All right, let's move on. We're gonna watch Radar's video, stylish and practical ways to grab the ledge. Radar's sick. Really think he's got a really good idea of how to convey editing in a way that a lot of other people don't. I think Walt's pretty good at this too, but I think Radar does it in a very different way. I can just tell that that dude has some experience with just like editing and outside of, I don't know, melee content or whatever. So yeah, we'll get into it, and I'll probably pause when those things come up. But right away, intro,
edge
flawless.
guarding in melee is
That's what I talk about. Like, the intro is also the logo, as it was. You know, Micro Melee, I'm pretty sure, is like a series now as opposed to the whole channel. Yeah, we'll keep going.
hard, but it wouldn't be unreasonable to say that at least half of all edge guards in melee require you to grab the edge in some capacity, making grabbing the edge quickly an essential skill that every melee player should learn. Despite this, many beginners
True. Who's in chat? Who's in chat that's bad at grabbing the ledge? Just admit it. Let's come clean here. Who has been on that scenario where you would have won the set if you just grabbed the ledge better? Because god damn it, I've been there multiple times where I'm just like, oh yeah, I've got great edge guarding. Edge guarding is one of my strongest tools, and then you're in the position where you have to grab the ledge real quick, and you're just like, fucking dude, damn it, god damn it, I just lost the set because that. The most frustrating thing is trying to grab the ledge and getting Falco side bead. I saw a Squid post about that. Oh, that's like literally the worst. I've definitely lost a set from that. But yeah, I think that's one of the secrets about top players is they're really good at edge guarding, but they're also like, they just grab the ledge on you. And when you feel that happen to you, and you're playing SVAT and he's just grabbing the ledge at every opportune time, you're just like, oh wow, yeah, dude is just better at me than at this video game.
and even experienced players don't spend enough time actually getting comfortable moving to the edge quickly.
True, HBox just jumped there. That's that's literally me.
Many beginners are worried that attempting to go for edge will lead to getting them killed, so they stay on stage where it's safe, potentially dropping guaranteed punishes in the process, and even kills. But the bigger problem, I think, is that many just don't find grabbing the edge a fun thing to practice, so they never get better at it. Why practice this when you could practice this, right?
Yeah.
So in this video, I'm going to show you some simple ways.
Hey bro, I didn't come into this video to get hurt, but to get my feelings hurt. All right, came in here to learn something, and no, great, I love it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Call out the viewer.
Can take advantage of. And I'm also going to show you some more advanced, character-specific methods to cover ledge that are practical, stylish, and fun to practice. Let's get started.
This is sick.
In most situations,
this is sick. This is dope. This is like a accessible but also cool. Like I think somebody who doesn't fully understand melee could also watch this video. You might not hit their feelings as hard as you did me, but yeah, that's sick. I don't know how to convey exactly what I mean, but I think you get it.
Cover the edge effectively. So
yeah,
the two methods I
true.
believe
Imperfect
cover the
wave
majority
dash.
of situations are either a wave dash back to the ledge or what's called
This is Radar SSBM. Go throw the boy a subscription. Also, yeah, if you got a TikTok, go follow Smashcast. But if you have a Twitter, which you do, go follow Smashcast. That's his putting in wild work.
PC drop. Let's start with the wave dash option. When you're close to the edge, simply turn around and perform a wave dash back to hug the ledge. This alone is already good enough to cover most options.
This is what I do.
This
is exactly what I do.
A fastball after you wave dash.
And I know it's definitely not the optimal one,
at
but
a specific timing in order to grab the ledge more quickly.
I definitely run, crouch,
I say specific
turn around,
timing
wave dash.
If you do the fastball too late, you won't grab the ledge, and you'll be in kind of a bad.
Who be vibing right
specific
here?
timing, because if you do the fastball
That's
too
vibe.
late, you won't grab the ledge.
Must be vibing.
In kind of a bad
That's not even
position,
funny. I
which is
don't
why
know
I
why.
wouldn't recommend
I'm
going
laughing.
for fastball if you're just starting out. This fastball makes a noticeable difference, especially if you're playing a floaty character like Marth, and the increased speed means quicker invincibility, which allows you to dodge moves that would have hit you if you went slower. The PC drop is just as simple. Named after Falco player PC Chris, to perform a PC drop, you turn around while walking.
I can do a PC drop if you gave me 3 tries, but I've hit PC drops and edge guards, and they've all been accidental. The amount of times I purposely try to go for it is small, but the amount of times I get it from trying to do the exact thing that we were just talking about previously is way more. And I just feel like such a boss.
Walking towards the edge when close enough to slide off backwards with your walking momentum. Personally,
PC drops are hard for some controllers. Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, that makes sense. Controllers fucking blow. But yeah, I didn't know specifically PC drops. Is it something to do with like the the turnaround, or is it the dash back at a crouch thing?
I use this technique most often with Marth as it's easier to perform with him.
Radar, you have a TikTok? I didn't know that. Hell yeah. Shout out to you, be able to go hard in multiple contents.
The technique is universal and any character can take advantage of it. It's very important to remember though that you must be walking, not dashing or running when you do this, as a traditional PC drop will not.
Yeah, that's exactly what I always get messed up. You're in the high pressure scenario trying to get the ledge real quick. Yeah.
Work out of any movement option besides walk. This is a pretty big downside, but thankfully if you perform a wave dash forwards towards the ledge and then do the same motion, it will work in a similar capacity.
Oh.
This means you can use the same muscle memory out of walk, but also if you're already...
Oh, why has no one told me that? What the hell? Friends? Are you my friends, really? If you haven't told me this? Radar's my friend. I can tell. He's telling me this info. Oh, you're supposed to wave dash towards the ledge to... Oh.
In a dash.
Oh, see, I just learned something.
Just by using the wave dash. You can even get the best of both worlds by buffering a walk out of a wave dash forward to PC drop afterwards. And this can be really useful for characters like Luigi, who generally have long wave dash lengths.
I bet Luigi has some swag PC drop options
more frequently than other characters. To do this,
it might just be one of the quickest way to get to the ledge.
Towards the edge and then keep holding to the right or left depending on what direction you're facing, and you'll just start walking immediately afterwards. Then just perform the PC drop as you would normally.
Hell yeah! Shout out to premiering content at Rollback Rumble. That's dope. Yeah, I think the fact that I love that tournaments are having a lot more effort towards like, I don't know, giving content creators a part of the stream. Obviously, I don't know if that'll stick around in the post online majors days, but we'll see. I think it's super cool.
It's worth.
And shout out to Radar for doing content for the rollback the big one. Go follow their Twitch. I don't know, dude. Just watch it when it happens.
PC dropping is hard to do with characters who have high traction. This is why the technique is easier with characters like Marth or Luigi.
Makes perfect sense.
But pretty difficult with characters like Peach. If you play a character with high traction, the good news is that the motion to perform the PC drop will still put you in a position to wave dash back to ledge if you miss it, which is why I think it's still a useful technique to learn. But if you're struggling to perform the PC drop, I'd recommend just using the wave dash option. Just whatever is most comfortable and consistent is the one you should go for. These two techniques alone allow you to cover the edge confidently and quickly in the majority of situations, but it's now time for the character-specific stuff. Let's start with Fox and Falco. Both Fox and Falco have access to some pretty unique ledge options. Not all of them are equally practical, but let's check out a couple I think are useful.
Whoa.
The easiest
I do that
is a
one.
simple run-off side B to the ledge.
I literally spent like fucking 3 months of my life trying to perfect that exact thing, where you do the running Fox shine turnaround wave dash to the ledge. Got I've hit it in tournament before and felt like a really cool guy. I've also died from it, probably more than I've hit it in tournament. But that one time where you do it and you nail it, you're just like, oh, dude, I'm so much better than you. You just like forfeit. I know this is the first stock on game 2 and I lost game 1, but I just hit you with the running Fox turnaround shine ledge dash, and I'm just better than you, right? To go forfeit. I should win this game solely because of that.
All you need to do is run off and side B in the opposite direction, and bam, you got it. It's not always the fastest option, but it's fairly easy.
Shout out to the homies refreshing invincibility with side B, and just like know that you can die more from it, but just use to not.
This method is arguably
the preferred
way to get to ledge, and if you do it quickly enough, it's hard to even see the shine happening. To perform this, you need to do a shine turnaround, which is when you down B, then hit the stick in the other direction to turn around. From there, you need to perform a jump immediately out of the shine into an up B, and if you perform all of this close to
the Fox, okay. You sit down with Fox player to play tournament set, right? And they're like, "Hey, can I warm up real quick?" And you're like, "Yeah, totally." And then they start doing this. They are not doing this to practice. They are doing this to scare you. They are showing you how dope I am at grabbing ledge. So you're just like, you go into that set intimidated. No questions asked.
Edge, you'll grab the edge before the up B starts. If your up B does go off though, it's because you're not close enough to the edge, so remember the positioning here is quite important. It's worth mentioning this method is advanced, so don't go for it if you're a beginner, but if you're an intermediate player, it can be a lot of fun and it helps build muscle memory for other useful tech like shine turnaround back air or shine turnaround down air. You can also use a shine
Good point. I think that the reason I can do those options is probably because I practice this.
Around to wave dash back towards the edge on stage, although I personally think this is unnecessarily complex and doesn't achieve much extra speed.
What'd you say about me, Radar? You want to say it to my face?
but it's an option as well. The most important thing is
Damn
that
right, it's an
whatever
option as well.
choose, you
Damn
want to be
right.
consistent and fast. Now on to Marth. As we've already mentioned, Marth can take full advantage of PC drops, but he
What
actually
else?
has a surprisingly reliable edge grab setup simply
Oh,
by
yeah,
using
true.
his back air.
True, the Mewtwo
Marth's
King.
back air, and Roy's for what it's worth, turns him around in a position that's basically primed for him to grab the ledge, and this ability to fluidly turn around in mid-air is an option not available to many characters in Melee, making it simple and effective. The next character-specific stuff I'm going to group together, and it's using your up B to get to ledge. Many characters' up Bs in Melee allow them to grab the edge in unique ways. Bowser and DK in particular have
Sheik
an
one's
up B
probably
that
one of
can
the
be
most hard,
controlled
right?
while grounded, allowing them to slide to the edge while putting out a hitbox in the process.
Right.
This option
Sheik
covers
one's pretty hard to do,
surprisingly
but
large
like second you get
distance,
it
and
timing
since
down,
it's
it's
an
like,
up
oh,
B, you could
this
even
is
do it out of
easy.
shield. Unfortunately, Link
But
and
I've
Young Link's
definitely
up
seen
B
Sheiks
stay locked
miss
in
in
place when they
tournament,
start
like we're
and
talking
can't
about.
move in the same
Practice
way.
getting to the
If you
ledge.
start them close enough to the edge out of a run or a walk, the momentum
was pretty
that you
similar.
have will carry you.
That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. It just when you play Young Link and you do it, you're like, oh, dude, easy. I have so much time to do this because I don't know. I feel like because you use your up B more, you know, like I don't know. If you're playing Link, there's 100% chance that you're using grounded up B, so you're just like kind of more, I don't know, accustomed to just up being grounded. But when you do to Sheik, you're just like, okay, I either die or I'm gonna nail it.
You forward and you'll slide off the edge. This one always looks really cool to
Yeah,
me,
I'll
so
be out of
if you play
shield.
either of these characters, definitely check it out. It's stylish and it's practical. You can also use your momentum to carry you off the edge with your up B with Sheik and Jigglypuff as well. For Jigglypuff, this
I didn't know that. I've seen them refresh the ledge, but I didn't know
technique
you.
is definitely more flashy than it is useful, especially since Jigglypuff doesn't have a hard time getting to ledge.
You can't. I wish the Sing animation came out quicker, so you could really see that this is what I'm doing. Two Sings bringing this back. That's cool.
But Sing can actually be a useful option to grab the ledge beyond just this runoff technique.
Yeah,
as it
that's
will grab the ledge
exactly.
regardless
That's
of
what
the
I've seen a
direction
lot.
Jinx is facing. So I recommend experimenting with Sing as an edge grabbing tool in certain
That's
situations.
cool.
If
I
you're a pub
literally
player.
didn't know that.
In the case of Sheik, if you followed Connor on Twitter,
Yeah.
you've probably seen
Oh.
some pretty crazy double poof combos like this. And to perform the technique, you do
Yeah.
essentially the same thing you did
Connor
with
definitely
Young Link.
hurts
You
people's
need to
feelings
also make
with
sure to
with
point your
combos.
stick towards the edge in order to ensure that Sheik
CDK.
is facing the right direction when she finishes her recovery. Otherwise, she will just fall to her death. Sheik
Oh,
does
shout out Smash Tutorials. I'm definitely gonna watch the Smash Tutorials video the next stream. I have some beefs with it, but I mean, hey, that right? If you're making Melee content, sometimes you gotta stick your neck out there. And I haven't really watched the video, but I know that he made a kind of negative video about Melee, and I'd love to watch it, and just because I think we kind of make the opposite content from what that is. So yeah, I'll probably watch the new Smash Tutorials vid on the next one of these. Oh, by the way, go check out Allston Melee VOD's channel. we've been secretly posting daily videos on the Allston Melee VOD's channel, mostly cut up from these streams. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this today, so we can continue to do those daily uploads. But yeah, I don't know, it's really just a gimmick. We're just having fun with the different channel. But yeah, Allston Melee VODs, baby.
Does have a more practical edge grab tool though, and it's a needle turnaround.
Yes.
To perform this, flick the stick in the opposite direction, then hold B to start charging needles. From there, you want to immediately hit L or R to cancel the charge, and you're now primed to grab the ledge.
What link did you just post? You just doxed yourself, bro? Chick, what? Visual force?
This method is actually a reliable way to turn around in midair as Sheik in general, and is useful for a variety of other interactions in game, so I recommend becoming comfortable with midair charges
I can delete your message. You're a mod. You can do it.
like this if you're a Sheik player. However, if you are struggling with this, practice charging and canceling the charge mid-air without the turnaround.
Yeah, also just a great option in order to back air your opponent in the face.
You only add in the turnaround once you're comfortable with that. Moving.
You do it. I can't do it. I can reply. I don't think I can because you're a moderator. I don't know the deal here. I don't know. I'm not a Twitch expert,
Now
bro.
we have Pikachu, who can also use his up B to get to ledge.
I had to set a prediction for a Twitch stream, dude. I was panicking. I was sweating all over the place. I had no fucking clue what to do. This ain't my system.
In some pretty fancy ways, but these are largely just about hitting really specific angles. There's not too much to say here, so just experiment with different up B angles to find what works, and as you can see on screen, you can get some pretty crazy ledge grabs from very
I literally try to do this
distances.
every time I
In
play
the case of
Pikachu.
Peach can grab ledge quite easily by doing a grounded float off of the stage into releasing the float to drop to the edge.
Don't you like...
To perform a grounded float,
Are you gonna
hold
say it?
down on the control stick and
You're probably gonna say it, but don't you like lose an option if you do this? Don't you lose your double jump or something?
hold the jump button. From there, you just use the stick to guide yourself to the ledge, and it's pretty easy. This setup is particularly useful as it puts you in position to edgeguard with aerials like back air, where you can then grab ledge to finish your opponent off. Last but not least, you can
don't you lose your double jump if you do that? Right? I don't know. If you get hit out of it, you definitely lose your float at least. True.
Moonwalk to grab ledge, but personally, I think they're far from the best option in most situations, particularly because they're slow. However, I actually think moonwalking for edge guards in general can be useful to reach certain positions off stage, so it's not something I would recommend you just never learn, but if we're talking about it purely as a tool to grab the ledge, I think there are much better options. If you don't know how to moonwalk,
So previously I talked about if the Fox player asked for warm-up before, and then they just do the turnaround and shine up B edge guard, or practice that, then they're just trying to intimidate you. If they're doing the moonwalk thing, they're trying to show you that I'm a cool guy. It's not to intimidate you. It's like, hey, brother, we're about to play a fun game of Super Smash Brothers Melee. I'm gonna try to moonwalk a couple times. We're gonna have a great set. that is what practicing the moonwalk ledge dash does.
I'll link to a tutorial in the video description that will teach you how to do it. But again, I don't really think it's worth it if you're just doing it to grab the ledge. That's all for today's video. If there's a setup I missed, please let me know in the comments below. As always, if you like,
I've seen the subscriber bell on YouTube subscriber green screen. I've used it before too. I don't know. Maybe you made it though. Who knows?
Like my videos and want to help me make more of them, consider supporting me on.
Yes, this is what I was waiting for. Hell yeah! Shout out to my dogs on the Patreon. Yeah, shout out Melee content creators making Patreons. I think the way we try to have a funny way to say it every time at the end of the video, just like YouTube are paychecks, or it's RNG as Stitch faces. But yeah, Patreon definitely super helps with everyone.
For those curious,
so,
I've unfortunately
if you think Radar's content dope, you should go. Just throw $1, right? Just throw $1.
A lot of the videos lately, as I've been getting really bad migraines to the point where
or go to Allston Melee Patreon.
Can't even really use a computer. I'm working on doing my best to recover from this.
Shout out these people.
I've been seeing a neurologist. It's a whole thing, but it's been super frustrating to not work on videos in the way I want, and having headaches all the time sucks too. So thanks for watching. I'm hoping that's gonna improve, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hell yeah. Sick content, Radar. Yeah, I think obviously a lot of the clips in the video you kind of had to record. It's not the right way to say it. Like when you're talking about grabbing the ledge in a certain scenario, you got to go into the camera mode or the melee and record that. But yeah, I think Radar does a great job of doing that. Like there have been multiple videos where I'm watching, and he either does something funny in game with melee or does something that's it just shows you. It's an informative way to show you what you're actually talking about, instead of, I don't know, showing the background of Mute City. And hey, I've been guilty of that. Showing the background of Mute City sometimes is easier than trying to show a very specific clip. So yeah, power off to people who really take all sides of conveying what they're trying to say in editing form. And I think Radar does a great job of that. So yeah, go throw the dog a subscription at Radar SSBM. Great videos. Like you said, hopefully you can make more consistently, but YouTube is a game. And go follow the TikTok. Hell yeah, Radar's got a TikTok. Sweet.